Hi friends. So today I'm going to tell you a story. What happened the other day, my friend called me up and he said, "It's very important. I want to meet you. When can we meet?" I said, "See, today I'm shooting. Maybe tomorrow by late noon, by 4 o'clock, if that's fine with you." He said, "Okay, fine." So then we met at a cafe at 4 o'clock, and he told me that he his sister has been diagnosed with cancer. Now, at such situation, I really don't understand how to react because it's really shocking, and I know his sister so well, and he himself is, uh, was almost in tears. So I didn't know what to say, but then, you know, after some time when he was a little okay, I told him that let us do whatever is needed, and I understand that where you're coming from. You tell me what can I do. So he told me that your father is a doctor and the oncologist appointment is not getting fixed, so you speak to your father and tell him to somehow arrange that particular oncologist appointment. I said, okay, I'll do that. And I then generally asked him how he has been doing, because when such kind of news comes, uh, many a times it happens that we are we cannot even digest the news properly, and we ourselves are taking care of the patient in such a manner that we are sometimes even ignoring ourselves. So I could see him that he was really devastated, and he was really sad, and he himself was in a very uh, challenging situation. So I told him that okay, fine, we will do something, whatever you for your sister, but what about you? Are you keeping well? Are you doing well? So he said, yes, of course, I'm trying my best to keep a positive attitude, and I'm trying my best to support my sister, as well as um, be healthy myself to take care of her. So then generally, when we're talking about health and all, I asked him that then and I know that they both stay together, their parents are not here, and so sister only used to take care of things at home, and they both used to take care of home. And I asked him then who's cooking, because nowadays, because I knew that he is not such a great cook, and his sister was. So I asked him that who cooks nowadays, and who what are you doing. So he said, we are regularly ordering from outside. I said okay. He told me that his sister was working any which way since the last 3 years, so we stopped eating at home, and we were ordering from outside, and we were having that meal. So then I asked him, are you ordering those typical nice dabba kind of a thing from a home type of a place? So they said no, because sometimes we feel like eating something else, sometimes we feel like having something else, so we are just ordering from different restaurants. So okay, then I realized that whatever he's telling me, a lot of things he was telling me which were not very uh, not something ideally should be done. Like for a smaller period of time, that's totally okay, like sometimes you're ordering in and all, but on a regular basis, on a regular basis, if you keep ordering from outside, and even the tea used to come in the plastic bag to their homes, that I realized when he was speaking. And I was like, you ordering even the tea from local chaiwala in that plastic bag? So he said yes, because those packaged one, those are expensive teas, so we just order from the niche ka chaiwala, which he brings in the plastic bag, and then in the those disposable cups we just drink it, because we don't want to wash the utensils later on and all, because obviously both of them are working, and I totally understand that there is a need sometimes that we have to order in and we have to eat in those things. But if it is compromising on the kind of lifestyle you are living on a long term basis, it is a compromise, then it is not good. Uh, because anything hot, if you keep in plastic, or any plastic, not food grade, this grade, that grade, no, anything hot, if you keep in plastic, you should not consume it immediately. It's still fine, not great, but fine. But if you keep it even for 2 3 minutes, 4 minutes, no, you should not consume it, because anything hot in plastic is going to ruin your health. Those micro particles of the plastic, even if you don't want, they will get into your stomach and they'll be stuck there. And whoever is I'm going to really bring in some controversial statement. Whoever is getting fatter has the chance of getting something like a tumor in their body. So it's better to be thinner side, lanky side, than to be fat side for your own health. And on the top of that, all these things are okay. Like I had I didn't want to speak at that point of time, so I didn't speak at that point of time, but later I told him when he asked me himself. Now as far as that time is concerned, when he was telling me that, but we got insurance and we got good returns for our whatever claim we made. So you know what, a lot of people, not him, he is perfectly fine when him thinking like that at that point of time, but generally insurance companies can only repay you your money. They can never repay you your health. So being proud of spending 5 lakh rupees, 10 lakh rupees in medical treatment in the hospitals is not something to be proud of, or something to be boast. It's not something like that. It's something you should understand, that money is being paid, but your health is not being repaid. Your health is your responsibility, and your health and wellness is your responsibility. And whatever happens with your health, you cannot see, you will have to tolerate it yourself. Even if it's your mother, even if it's your soulmate, life partner, your father, your closest friend, nobody in this whole world, your twin, nobody in this whole world can take that pain away from you. That pain you will have to tolerate. So it's better to take care of your health and wellness now, so at the age when you are a little you are a senior citizen, that time you won't be needing somebody to actually pick you up and take you to the bathroom or bring you back. Because see, I have been living with so many I've been taking care of so many senior citizens, generally taking care in the sense, not personally, but earlier I used to take care of them personally, but now I'm like trying to expand this as much as possible. Geriatric hospitals are a very important thing nowadays, where people of old age are getting admitted, and there's nobody to take care of them. The sons and daughters are in USA, UK, and they they are just dependent on these hospitals. That is good, that these people are doing, geriatric doctors are doing these things, so that's really good. But what is finally we see is those elderly people are suffering, and only because some mistakes that they did in their young age. So if we are aware from now about what we eat, how we eat, Are we exercising enough? Are we keeping our weight in control? Then lot of problems will be uh, vanished before they even arrive. So if you want to keep your health if you want to keep your health better for longer period of time till your last time, you should always keep your body lean, uh, and you should be agile enough. You should do yoga, and yoga does not mean those typical asanas quickly done in 5 minutes and move on. It's not. It's a whole lifestyle. About yoga, we'll do some other session. That's a subject for some other complete new podcast. But this is what I wanted to tell you, the story. And this my friend who finally, when we spoke and I told him about all these things about plastic, not using plastic, not using microwaves, and things like that, he realized that yes, he has been doing this since last year or so. And that's when we realized that she has been diagnosed with cancer. So now the treatment is on, and she's in much better condition. But they realize that they should be living a more holistic life, a more natural life. They should be touching trees more often, touching the ground with their feet more often. They should be touching grass with their feet more often, and they should be doing yoga. They should be getting up at a particular time in the morning, whatever time you choose, that according to your lifestyle. If you choose a particular time to get up, if you have a particular time to have your lunch and dinner and maybe breakfast, try to avoid 3 meals, only have 2 meals. But fine, if somebody wants to have 3 meals, but at least those times should be perfect, and that kind of portion should be perfect, so that your gut health is good. And if your gut health is good, whole body is going to be in a much better condition. Your gut and your spine are the most important thing in your health and wellness. So that's all for today, and I hope you guys could find something useful from this. And see, I'm not saying that this is aspirational. Even I, as an actor, I fail many a times, getting up on time, or maybe having my dinners or lunches on time because I'm shooting. But the aspirational thing should be there, and you should not beat yourself that, oh, I couldn't do it yesterday, let it be today also, I'll not do. Then what happens is that is kind of a, it's a vicious cycle. So once you start losing one day, you will start losing more and more days. So better not get into it. Once you miss it, that's okay. Just forgive yourself. Just don't beat yourself. You always have to see that tomorrow is in my hand and I can do it. Tomorrow we'll start with a new day, with the right time, getting up at right time, eating on right time, and things like that. And it's still you will miss, but that's okay. But you should have that aspiration to maintain this kind of a lifestyle. That's all that matters. Your positivity and your willingness to stick to particular routine is going to do wonders. Don't beat yourself if you've not done it one day. Just don't beat yourself. It's okay. You are human. You might make some mistake, but you're not you're human, but you have the potential to be a god. So though you will not reach being a god, maybe it will take time or it will take your efforts, but you will do your best, and you will do good for yourself. So that's all for today. Thank you so much, guys, and love you all. Sarvam Sri Krishna Arpanamastu.